The final glimpse of journalist Jamal Khashoggi as he unknowingly heads to his death. Rida has said his killing was the fault of rogue agents, but President Trump has held back from criticism of the Crown Prince, saying the relationship with Saudi Arabia is too important to risk.
We're not going to give up hundreds of billions of dollars in orders and let Russia, China, and everybody else have them. It's all about, for me, very simple. It's America first. Saudi Arabia, if we broke with them, I think your oil prices would go through the roof.
The U.S. Senate passed a resolution in December condemning Saudi Arabia for the murder of Khashoggi. And now, 100 days after his death, he is receiving renewed attention, with Speaker Pelosi calling out Trump's decision.
If we decide that commercial interest should override the statements that we make and the actions that we take, then we must admit that we have lost all moral authority to talk about any atrocities anywhere, anytime.
2018 was a deadly year for journalists, including 5 shot and killed in Maryland. The U.S. sets the example for treatment of journalists worldwide, said that state's senator.
The absence of a strong voice and freedom of the press in the White House puts in danger journalists around the world. Copycats, authoritarian leaders around the world who quote the expression fake news and enemy of the people and use that as an excuse to lock up journalists in their country.
2 jailed Burmese reporters, part of a troubling movement towards less transparency.
When we look around the world, it is hard not to conclude that the trends are getting worse, not better.
Remembrances of Khashoggi also received Republican support.
So I realize the difficult places that y'all have put yourself in.
Even in his rural South Texas district, Hurd said Khashoggi's death got the attention of Americans who had never before considered the worldwide dangers for journalists.
This has spurred a conversation in South and West Texas. Most people in South and West Texas have a hard time saying his name. A lot of people have come up to me and say, why is this important? It is causing a lot of people to remember why our press is so important.
An awareness lawmakers said would be part of Khashoggi's lasting legacy. Katherine Gypson, VOA News, Capitol Hill.